up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Reese. For those of you who don't know, if it's your first time, thank you for coming. You're more than welcome. Before we get started, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Today I'm going to be doing a super random story time, and I actually literally just decided that I'm going to do this story time right now. Like, I just felt like filming. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. Oh, I literally just decided, like, as I was doing the intro, like, this video is gonna be about a story time. If my thoughts are jumbled, I apologize in advance, but this is going to be a story time about when I got laser hair removal on my underarms, and it was a nightmare. So basically, my cousin and I had been thinking about getting laser hair removal, and so I went ahead and went through with it. We stopped at this place by our house, and it was like $99 for, I think it was like 7 sessions or something like that. And they say, like, depending on how thick your hair is and blah blah blah, that is how many sessions you need. But they said on average it's like 7. So they give you a consultation, they take pictures of you, blah blah blah. So basically, I go to get my laser hair removal for my first session, and I think I actually tried to vlog it, but I'm pretty sure it's when I didn't know that I had to hold my phone sideways, so the footage is like this. But if I find it, I'll enter some in. It doesn't hurt, right? It shouldn't.
This laser hurts less than some other lasers that I've worked with.
What do you think the pain level is? I mean, obviously it depends.
It's so fast and the pain level's really not that bad.
What, have you ever gotten waxed?
Yes.
What's worse?
Waxing.
Really?
For sure.
Okay. Here goes nothing.
Alright. It's not ready yet.
Oh, I was like, wait, that's it?
It's not ready yet. If it doesn't suck, it's because it's just not getting the skin up, because you don't have a lot of flesh here. And then I would have to use the other hand piece. But you're okay? Is it hurting?
A little bit.
I'm actually done with that side.
Even up here, my arm hair goes up high.
Goes up high? Okay. Other side.
All right.
What do you think?
I mean, it's different. It doesn't hurt, but I can feel the heat.
Yeah.
Does this side need to be wiped? Or no?
Just for the first treatment, I'm being a little cautious, okay?
Thank you.
The next treatment, I might go a little bit
Oh my gosh.
higher. Just a little, only little tiny increments higher. Not so bad though, right?
Not terrible. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I like vlogged that. I go in to get the laser hair removal, and I remember, so basically the laser, let me tell you what it is, because I've seen different types. The kind that I got was this, I don't know, it was like a handheld something, and then it basically had like a mouth on it. So basically it looked like this. They put it on your skin, and the laser picks up the skin, and it zaps the hair with a red light. So it's like zzz, and then that's what lasers it. Now I thought it was going to be the kind where I've seen people and they just hold a laser and it's like there's no actual contact to the skin, and people say it feels like a rubber band. This was not that one. Like, I don't know if you guys have heard of cool sculpting, but it's basically the same concept as cool sculpting, where this machine that basically has like a mouth sucks your skin up and zaps it. So with cool sculpting, that's to get rid of fat, if you don't know, and it has the same machine, but it's cold and it just stays like that, and it basically freezes the fat. But this laser sucked your skin up and zapped it with the red light. That's the type of laser hair removal that I got. And so basically they say on your first session they'll have the heat lower, and they'll see like what you can handle, and then they'll go up as time progresses. So the first session she was doing it, and she always asks, like, does it hurt, does it hurt? And I'm like, it feels weird. Like, I don't know that the word would be hurt, but it didn't feel good. Like, I definitely felt it. So basically that happened. I was done with my first session. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm excited for the next, I think it's like 6 weeks later you're supposed to go, every 6 weeks. So I went to the first session and it went okay. You know, it wasn't great, it wasn't terrible. And so I was excited to go to the next one because I'm like, man, I just can't wait to have hairless pits. The next one was the freaking nightmare, okay? And I have proof, I have pictures to freaking prove it. But so I went into my second session and she upped the heat amount, because I guess that's what you're supposed to do. Every time you're supposed to up the heat amount. So she upped the heat amount and she was doing, I think it was this armpit that she did first. And it hurt on the first one. I'm like, oh my gosh, that burned. She was like, really? And then she did another one. I'm like, yes, it hurts. And I don't remember if she like turned it down right away or after like a couple. I think I might have tried to suck it up and I'm like, okay, you got this. But then I was telling her like, all right, I don't know. I feel like, no, she got through this whole arm. Like, I'm saying, oh, it's hot, it hurts. And I think she was turning it down, but it was still hurting. On the next arm, I'm like, no, like, I can't do that again. Like, you have to turn it down even more. So I think she went back down to the first level that I got the first round. And so this arm was fine. Like, it didn't, I mean, I felt it, but it did not burn. Like, this hurt. And it hurt so bad that after she was done with this one, before she started this one, she was like, do you want a cool compact? I'm like, yes. So she went to give me an ice pack and I put that on. And that definitely relieved the pain in the moment. And she was like, okay. Basically, she gave me the cool compact and then she finished this arm on the lower setting. And then as I was leaving, she was like, oh, if it still burns, you know, just do the same thing at home. Like, you can take this ice pack, but just apply cool whatever to it. So I'm like, okay. So I keep that under my armpit as I'm driving because I don't want to feel if it still burns. Like, I just want it to feel relieved. So I'm driving home, and the shit burns. Like, it burns so bad. I remember laying right here on my living room couch trying to distract myself with TV, which is right here. And I'm just laying on the couch like, oh my gosh, it burns so bad. I had a washcloth with cold water that I just laid on there. I have aloe vera gel that I put on, and then I was fanning it because, you know, if you're like wet and then you feel air, it's cooler. I'm like literally crying like, yo, this is not normal. Like, this is not what's supposed to happen. Like, it burns so bad. And so day by day, my armpit got more and more jacked up. Like, if you look close, you could see the little lines from the top. Ooh. If you look close on my armpit, you could see the little lines from the top and the bottom of the suction thing, just everywhere. And at first it just looked kind of swollen, like kind of puffy, and the little lines were like red, like it was irritated. But then the next day the lines got darker. The next day the lines got darker, to the point where I had like 1,000,001 little like line scabs under my armpit. I'm like, oh no, I have to go back. And so like, I was willing, because I'm like, I'm not gonna continue getting this. Like, number one, I want my money back. But I was like, okay, I already did 2 sessions, so if you guys just take off the 2 sessions and pay me whatever else is left, you know, I'm fine with that too. I didn't say that, but that's what I'm thinking in my head. Like, okay, if they don't give me a full refund, I'm fine with the rest. So I went in and I showed them like, yeah, you know, I was really excited about getting laser hair removal, but this is what happened. And the lady was like, oh my gosh, like, what the heck? She was so nervous, and she was just like, we'll give you a full refund, like right away. That's what she said. And she was like, I just have to take some pictures of your armpit. And then I'm like, I don't know if like this just isn't the right type of laser for me or what. And she was like, no, she went way too high. Like, that should never happen. They took the pictures of my armpit and they basically gave me a refund with no issues. But obviously I had to sign a waiver that said that I won't go online bashing them, blah blah blah, which is fine because they were honestly really nice people. But, and actually I have a little secret. But when you go to get laser, they give you a long list of do's and don'ts before. Like, don't are you supposed to shave? I think you're supposed to shave. Yes, you're supposed to shave so there's no hair, because if there's hair, the hair will burn and that's gonna burn your skin. Don't drink if you're underage, okay? I'm of age, well past, unfortunately. But yes, me and my friends went out the night before and we were drinking. And I'm pretty sure that's what caused it to burn so much, because I told my cousin and she was like, girl, your underarms are like a dumping ground for all the wastes and stuff in your body. So she was like, you're probably just sweating out alcohol in your armpits and that's why it burnt you. So it was probably my fault, but still, like, she could have went down to this heat. Like I said, like, it hurts, it burns, okay? So yeah, they gave me a full refund. Luckily, the scabs went away. I had no bruising, and my underarms now, they look okay right here. But if you come close, I do have like discoloration from ingrown hairs and stuff. So I do kind of want to try, I just waxed my pits, so don't mind that. But I do want to try something to like make it even, but that's besides the point. Luckily, I did not have any permanent scars or bruising from this experience, but I don't know, I just went back to waxing because that works for me. And I don't know, I'm not gonna say I'll never try laser again. I definitely probably won't do that laser. I don't know what it's called, but that shit hurt. That was definitely, man, when I was laying on this couch, I was in so much pain, and I swear it did not stop for like a day. Like, I swear, I'm not even exaggerating. It got lesser and lesser, but the pain did not go away for like a day. Like, I remember finally falling asleep after like 3 hours. Fanning it, putting ice, girl, I was doing everything. I done wrapped ice in a paper towel. It's dripping down the side of my body and stuff. Like, it was just bad. Definitely, if you plan on getting laser hair removal, make sure there's no hair, because that'll burn. But most importantly, do everything they tell you on that damn checklist, because I let it slip my mind and I paid for it. So yeah, that concludes this story time. I hope, ooh, I'm hitting myself. That I'm so irritated. That concludes this story time. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and share this video with your friends if you enjoyed it. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.